So I'm in the mood to snack, as always. I figured I could do like a little bit of research for maybe like New Year's Eve or like Thursday nights when I'm feeling like I want to just like pick at something. And so I thought this is the perfect chance for me to make that crispy, delicious, crunchy pasta that I've been seeing everywhere lately. Of course, this is not a new idea. I have been making this for years and years and years and years and years, but it is currently having its moment in the sun again. So let's get a tan and I'm gonna make some crunchy pasta. This dish is also very nice because you can literally make it however you want to. It is 2 main ingredients, pasta and like olive oil, and then whatever your heart desires. For mine, I'm going to be using little farfalle or bow ties, whatever you want to call them. I feel like they're the most pleasing to my eye, and also they're good little dippers if you want to make like a dip. And also I've seen most of these recipes done with an air fryer. I do not have an air fryer, but I do have an oven. In fact, I have 2. So I'm going to do my own little experiment. They're both preheating to 400 degrees. One is set to convection to kind of mimic the air fryer, and the other is just set to regular 400. So I want to see what the difference will be between the two. The only real prep work I have is to cook the pasta. You want to cook the pasta until it is done. So get a large pot of salted boiling water ready, cook the pasta, and then we will bring it on back here. Let's get started. We've got our perfect pasta. And I am going to just drain and get right into a bowl. I want to do this while it's still hot. And from here, you have a couple of choices. You want to go sweet or savory. I'm going savory today, but sweet is definitely something that I shall be trying soon. Like a cinnamon sugar. Ooh, oh yeah. So I'm going savory today, and this is where you can really just do whatever you want with these things. Play around, have fun, make it to how you like it, because that's how you should eat your food anyway. To my hot little bow ties, I'm just gonna drizzle just a little bit with some olive oil. I'm going to be using this sun-dried tomato pesto that I just love, and this stuff is so good. I'm gonna add just a little bit, and it's got some really nice flavors already in there, and herbs and spices, so that's gonna be a good time. Add a little bit of some salt, touch of garlic powder, a pinch of MSG, just to give it a little bit of oomph, and some Parmesan cheese. So I'm just gonna put a little in here right now, but I'm also gonna top with some, and I'm just gonna give it a little mix, make sure that is all well distributed. Look at this. My ovens are now preheated, so I have a couple of sheet trays here just prepared with some parchment paper, and I'm just going to divide up my little bow tie guys. Spread them out so they're pretty even layer. Gonna top these with a little more cheese. It's crispy Parmesan, am I right? Now I'm going to put these into their own ovens. Convection, regular. I'm shooting for around 20 minutes. We'll see. Convection usually gets things done a little bit faster, but I'll keep an eye on them both, and we will find out together the solution to our little experiment here. Into the oven they go. First up are my convection oven. This was actually in there for 15 minutes, so that just goes to show you the difference that the convection can make. And my regular oven are still in there. They're not quite as done as I want them to be, but these are right where I want them to be. They're crispy and crunchy and delicious. I'm just gonna let these cool just for a little bit. These are looking pretty good. So convection, 400, 15 minutes. And here we have our regular 400-degree oven. These are at 20 minutes. So you can see the difference in how these kind of turned out. Convection was just a little bit more uneven. I'm sure if I like kind of gave these a little toss around while they were cooking, it might be better. But these are a little more even. These actually look like they could probably go another 5 minutes maybe. Just some of them are a little less crunchy, but they are definitely there. However, the longer these cool, the crunchier they're gonna start to get. So really it's just personal preference. Do you want them super crunchy like a very well fried potato chip? Or do you want them having a little bit of crunch with maybe just a little bit of chew to them? I, of course, love all pasta. Either one is good for me, or you can just cook these a little longer and they're just gonna get crunchier. So it doesn't really matter. But I feel as though it is time to try these because I need to. Going with the convection oven first. So crunchy and delicious. The flavor from that pesto is so good, and it's so crunchy. I must compare, so now I'm gonna try the regular 400-degree oven ones. Still very crunchy and beautiful. Still crunchy. These ones just have like a tiny bit more chew. Oh, they are both so good. You cannot go wrong with either of these. I think these are perfect for a party. I can't stop eating them. I would be the person in the corner just like munching on these. These are so much fun. Like, look at that. They're just stuck together. You can make them however you want to, so you should definitely make some and enjoy.